On the friggin' road. Well, I am thinking about golf again. Of course I am. I also had a conversation with a couple of the ladies that are members at the Port Alice Golf Course, and they're talking about having a ladies' night on a regular basis on Tuesday. So that's something I'm going to look forward to. And I think that there might be something starting up this year at the Seven Hills Golf Course. Could be Thursday, but we'll wait and see. I'm not sure when their events are going to be. I'll definitely let you know as soon as I get that information. But ladies' night will be fun. I've got to get out there and hit some balls next week. The range is opening, so I'll be out there swinging away and practicing. And now, when you're practicing, it's really a good idea to have some kind of a goal set in your mind of what you're trying to practice. So when I start off like I am this year, I'm going to want to start like I normally do, hitting small shots like with my wedge, say 9 iron and 8 iron and 7 iron. I like to start developing my repetitive swing motion with the shorter shots because it takes the pressure off of hitting far or trying to hit it too hard, and it just gives you a really good sense of pace and feel. So that's just a little tip that you can do when you're first starting out. I think warming up your body before you swing the club is a good idea. You can get injured depending on, of course, what you do during the day and how flexible you are. But if you're like me, driving around in a car all day, I'm going to need some warm up as well. So doing some arm circles, some rotations of your rib cage, and some stretches with your hamstrings. There's a variety of different stretches you can do, but you definitely want to get your body warmed up before you start hitting balls. And you're gonna spend money on like a range pass, or what they offer you is say a 10 pass of buckets of balls. And because if you think about each ball, you has some kind of a value, and the value would be what you want to accomplish with it. So the more you can warm up your body, practice your swing. I was just talking to Doug, the head pro, especially regarding juniors, and if they're going to be hitting balls out there, even effective ways to spend your time on the driving range. Probably good to start by actually at the putting green and hit some putts, hit some chips, get your pace going, get your balance going, and then maybe some pitch shots. And there's a little area that you could do a little bit longer swings, not necessarily going to hit the ball, but even just taking bigger swings around the green. Practice a little bit, say for 15, 20 minutes before you get to the driving range. So your body's warmed up and you're getting comfortable with your clubs, and you're probably going to find your practice session go a little bit better. A lot of people make the mistake for taking the driver out first, and that is probably the worst thing you can do. Your mind can't help but think, driver, swing harder, driver, hit it farther. So you're not actually training yourself very well if you start with the long clubs. If you haven't warmed up your body and you haven't set a pace and you haven't got your balance going, ultimately a great golfer has a consistent, reliable swing. And that's, especially at the beginning of the season, what we're aiming to practice and train is getting that reliability. Getting to your driver, sure, yeah, before you go hit the golf course, you want to maybe hit a few shots with your driver. So there's two different ways of practicing. One is practicing specifically for technical improvement of your swing. And like I said, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be using my short clubs, my wedge, my 9, my 8, my 7, and I'm going to be working towards repetitive balanced swing motion so that I can make solid contact consistently. And that I might do that for the first month because it's been a while since I've really been training. So if you are not planning to practice and you want to just go golfing, what a good thing is to warm up is to start with a few putts, hit a couple of chip shots, maybe take a small bucket of balls to the range, hit 5 pitching wedges, working on just trying to make solid contact and good balance, good pace. Then go to your 7-iron, hit another 5, and same swing thought, and then go to your hybrids or your long irons, hit another 5. And then you get to your woods and you hit another 5 with your 5-wood and or slash 3-wood, and just try and develop a balanced, repetitive pace in your swing, and then you get to your driver and do the same thing, and then you're ready to go. So if you could get to the golf course, even half an hour to 45 minutes before you tee off, and you can do that, you're going to find that your golf game probably will go better. And yeah, it's not like you're really trying to improve your swing. You're just trying to groove your swing so that you're ready to play golf. And yeah, that's what I'm going to suggest for anybody who wants to get out there and play some golf at the local Seven Hills Club. But when you're actually going to Port Alice, they don't have a driving range there, so there's other ways you can swing the club. You don't have to hit balls, but I do recommend that you swing the club, maybe on a tuft of grass. I know they might have a couple of um, mats out there that you can practice hitting into a net, which would be great as well if nobody else is using it at the time. But yeah, so if you give that a whirl and just make sure you warm up your body before you try and get out there and hit a driver. That's speaking from my own experience. On that note, I'm going to keep driving and I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you again soon.